What's up, guys? Marlon back at it again here with another edition of the show. And this one right here is very, very interesting. Not a whole lot of big news today, but hey, I guess depending on how you look at the first topic, yeah, it's definitely going to be very spicy and raising some concerns for a lot of people here. And so I don't know if you guys watched the Apple event. They showed off the iPhone 14, new AirPod, I said the AirPod Pros or whatever. And what else? I think they had some other stuff, I guess. Can't remember off the top of my head. But nevertheless, we're back at it again. And yeah, let's get into this one. Because boy, where there is smoke, there is fire. And so Jim Ryan is calling out Phil Spencer. Boy, oh boy, this one is very, very spicy indeed. We're also going to be talking about, when it comes to this new model PS5. Again, this is like the second revision they actually changed the heatsink, and this one is a bit more power efficient. So we're going to be diving into that. We also have a new PS5 update that I was already experiencing via the beta and such. And so we're going to be diving into that. We also have a new Xbox Elite controller, not necessarily the one that everybody has been wanting. So we're going to talk about that as well. New Naughty Dog IP. And obviously, we're going to be talking about The Witcher 3, right? Obviously, the next generation version of that. So we do have some details there. So appreciate you guys, man. Come on in, hit that like button. Yeah, so are you guys upgrading to the iPhone Pro or the iPhone Pro Max or the iPhone, I think, 14? Or you're just going to skip altogether? I think they did announce a new watch. I think it's called I forgot what it's called. But it's like a more ultra watch or whatever the case may be. So are you guys upgrading? Let me know. Let me know your thoughts on that one. We're definitely waiting for you guys to come in here and everything. Make sure you guys hit that like button for your boy. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. This one is very, very spicy, guys. Very, very spicy. Are you upgrading to the new iPhone? Maybe you're going to skip. I do see that they introduced this thing called Dynamic Island or something like that. So it has something to do with the notch on the iPhone. And basically it gives you all like the notifications and everything. But yeah, that's Apple for you. Do these slight, just like NBA 2K, just slight changes every year. And hey, it goes crazy. I think it's the A16 Bionic chip inside of the Pro model. And I think it's A15 in the regular 14. Now, the crazy part is I do know that Apple always outdo the competition when it comes to performance when it's in their processing arena. So that's very, very interesting there. But hey, nevertheless, that's how they do. That's how they the watch, the Apple Watch Ultra. Yeah, that thing is like $800 or something like that. I'm like, good God. Yo, Apple is literally the Sony, you know what I mean, in this situation, because it's so expensive to play on PlayStation and Apple is expensive. But hey, you get premium products, right? So you get the new Apple Watch. I think it's the Series 8. And then you get the Watch Ultra. Then you also get the iPhone 14. I think it's 6.1 and they have a 6.7 screen. And then you have the iPhone Pro and then you have the Pro Max. Now, the biggest thing I think for a lot of people is that they wanted that USB-C, charging instead of the Lightning connector, because we've been rocking Lightning connectors for years, light years. So I think a lot of people really wanted to see that. But hey, maybe the new AirPods, maybe, I don't know, people want the new AirPods. Maybe people might pick that up, or maybe people might skip everything altogether. Who knows at this point? But hey, we will see. We will see. We will see. Let's see here. Ordering the Pro Max on Friday. Hopefully, got you. Yes, I did trade it. I traded in my iPhone 12 to get the Samsung Ultra. That was like earlier this year. But I do have a iPhone XR that I've been sitting on for a little while. So I don't know. I might just maybe trade that in if there's good offers and have an iPhone and have an Android, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. But make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that share button. I'm waiting for everybody to get in here. Make sure you guys hit the share button as well. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. Let me see here. Let me also put us out on, let's see. Let's put us out here. All right. Okay, there we go. Make sure you guys hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Come on in. We need to do way better than 36 likes. We have 135 people in here. We need to hit that like button, guys. Let's see if we could get more people in here. Like I've always said, share the stream. I can't do this without you guys, okay? So tweet out the stream. Let everybody know that we're live. Let everybody know that we're starting the show.
We're swimming
and
in
everything.
cash.
I appreciate you guys. Says you heard that Killzone Shadowfall is dead. What's next, man? Well, they got multiplayer stuff happening, right? They have Naughty Dog's next Factions experience. It's going to be a brand new experience for people. They also have numerous multiplayer games in development right now. They have their live service stuff that they currently have in development. So, well, that's it, man. That's it. I think Killzone is dead at this point. They shut down the servers and stuff, and Sony is going to do what Sony does, man. That's one of the things that I've said before, and I'll say it again. Microsoft is not playing around this time around, okay? I don't know how much more to spell it out to people. You see the things that are happening with Spider-Man 2. Don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the show that I did yesterday where Amelia came out and said the higher-ups at Marvel are literally blown away by the gameplay of, and just like it's exceeding expectations, by the way, but the gameplay is literally looking like a cutscene. And the crazy part is, and I've said this before, Hellblade 2 is literally gameplay cutscene, right? Or cutscene gameplay, right? And people still don't believe that that was gameplay. When Jeff Keighley came out, when Ninja Theory came out and said what they said, I said, listen, bro, Microsoft is getting it. Okay, they're finally getting it. They're not playing around this generation. And Sony, they cannot afford to go back to the PS3 time frame where they're just so cocky and arrogant. Come on, guys, get the likes up. Get the likes up. We only have 66 likes. Are you kidding me? Come on, guys. Smash up that like button. Share the stream, okay? Share the stream. If you want me to continue to do this for you guys every day, come on. We got to do better on the likes and the shares. And so, like I said before, it's just you cannot just be cocky and arrogant and just be sitting back in the cut, you know, sipping on some rum punch or something like that on an undisclosed location. Like, listen, you gotta keep your foot on the gas because your competition is not playing. Your competition is literally ripping away one of your biggest revenue streams when it comes to third party. Now Jim Ryan is coming out saying what he's saying. This is not a game. This is not a joke. Sony literally have to be on their A game this generation. Yes, we do understand that when it comes to PlayStation brand loyalty, it's literally through the roof. But we do have to also understand that this is not the same Microsoft from the Xbox One generation. Yes, they launched with what? 0 games. But at the same time, there's still a lot more to look forward to. Still a lot more to look forward to. There's tons of games coming out next year from Microsoft. Tons of games, right? And at the same time, we still have to wait and see the quality of those games. We know with PlayStation, they haven't been perfect, right? Obviously, if you look at Horizon, they launched Horizon Forbidden West, buggy, glitchy. Let's be real, right? And also a lot of people was not impressed with the visual mode of the game. Some people thought that it could have been 4K 60. It wasn't running that very well. A lot of people wasn't happy with Gran Turismo 7, right? So let's be real. Yes, Sony came out and they put out more software than Microsoft this year because Microsoft don't have anything, right? So far, I'm guessing you can throw in Pentiment in there. Like, I'm just saying, Pentiment, like, that's not an everybody type of game, right? Okay. So the bigger stuff we have to wait until 2023. Once 2023 rolls around, then we might have a whole different ball game on things. But Phil Spencer, obviously not playing around. He got deep pockets because of Microsoft, right? And that's very dangerous. That is like a double-edged sword right there. So if you're Jim Ryan right now, you got to be finding different ways, to figure out, well, what are we going to do about Call of Duty? Because long after this contract and everything is over with, what are you going to do? Don't simply say that, oh, we can't make something. You can make something. Yes, it's going to take years. It's going to take a long time to make something to generate as much cash flow as Call of Duty, but it can be done. We have seen the talented studios that Sony got, right? We know what their studios are capable of when it comes to quality, when it comes to, innovation and and production and all of that. It can be done. But we have seen a whole different side of Sony this generation, and it's bringing us back down memory lane like, oh, Sony is going back to their old ways, right? Price hike, right? Saying the fact that, oh, we cannot rival Call of Duty. Saying the fact that, oh, it's going to take a company several years to even do something towards Game Pass. And the list goes on, paying block fees to stop games. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. Nothing but bad news so far, right? And at the same time, they always try to manage to come out on top when it comes to their games in certain ways, but that's about to change this generation. I know some people are getting tired. They're literally getting tired of the back and forth shenanigans. But guys, I got to keep it real with y'all. I have to be 100% honest with you guys. Like, Sony better watch out. They got to watch their back this generation. They cannot be relaxed, right? Right now, as far as marketing goes, as far as a PS5 showcase, like, a lot of people are thinking, well, we're not getting a PS5 showcase. Listen, tomorrow is the 8th of September, right? The rumor was saying, oh, we're getting a PS5 showcase tomorrow. Well, clearly, if we was going to get a PS5 showcase on the 8th, we'd have already gotten an announcement from Sony already. So clearly it ain't happening. It ain't happening tomorrow, right? So one would believe, like, okay, when are we getting a PS5 showcase? Is it happening this month, right? Is it happening next month? Is it happening this year? Is Sony's going to skip this year altogether? And we don't really know beyond Spider-Man 2, Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Like, we don't know anything else beyond that. Or Wolverine, right? So we're still left in the dark, like, trying to figure out, okay, what's next from PlayStation, right? But like I said before, Sony needs no introduction. They're selling PS5s like hotcakes on a sunny day, right? Like ice water on a sunny day. So Sony feels like, well, all we have to do is improve the supply of the PlayStation 5 in every way, shape, or form, right? We don't have to go all out with God of War, which is, like, I'm just sitting here and I'm saying, well, we still haven't had a state of play for God of War. We still don't know what's going on with God of War, right? Obviously, we're hearing conspiracies that, well, Sony is scared to show off God of War. I don't think they're scared to show off God of War. I mean, listen, we already been getting bits and pieces of God of War already. So it's up to Sony. Their back is against the wall. It's up to Sony to prove to us that they really want to win this generation, that they really want to be super duper competitive, and also meeting their numbers for March of next year, which they said they want to ship something like 18 million PS5s or something like that by the time March gets here. And how are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? Right? I mean, obviously, we already know the situation with Call of Duty. So, well, you have God of War, right? They're banking on God of War to be that game to ride them into those numbers. Not only that, they do have The Last of Us Part 1, which was really not a huge launch for them, right? People are still buying it. People are buying the Firefly Edition. They're still trying to have something to play on their PS5s, but it wasn't really like a big splash. So it's like you need that PS5 showcase to really blow people away and to really drive more sales to the PlayStation 5. Now, the situation with PlayStation Plus Premium, I've already thrown my 2 cents into that, and I told you guys, as somebody that's been into sales for years, selling cars and selling video games for years, let me tell you this, man. It's all about precision.
We're swimming in cash.
It's all about precision. And it's always about persuading the customer to sign up for whatever it is. And I'm telling you, it's a missed opportunity because Last of Us Part 1, there was a lot of people that was on the fence for that game, right? A lot of people was on the fence. I'm just saying, is it going to hurt you to throw a 2-hour trial inside of PlayStation Plus Premium? Heck no. Heck no. It's not going to hurt you. If anything, it's going to entice or persuade the non-PlayStation Plus gamer to subscribe to PlayStation Plus. Not only just the fact that, well, the retro stuff is like meh, right? Every single month, people are waiting for something to blow them away. Not really enough retro stuff in there or back catalogs of games in there. Miss opportunity right there, right? Don't know when they're going to throw Last of Us Part 1, let alone if they're not even doing that day and date for The Last of Us Part 1. Do you think they're going to do that with God of War Ragnarok? I don't know what Sony is doing. I don't know what Sony is doing. Like I told you guys, I have to keep it real with you guys. But at the same time, Microsoft, I'm happy for Microsoft this generation because I feel that if Sony does not stand firm, Sony does not put their foot down, we got a problem. We got a very big problem. Okay? And let's just face the reality here. Jim Ryan is literally shaking right now. He's literally shaking because I'm telling you, I am telling you, when that deal actually went through, right? When the whole thing of, oh my God, it's finally over. Activision, all their IPs belong to Microsoft. Oh boy. Oh boy. But the main thing is this, right? If it was Sony, you got to ask yourself this. If it was Sony,
boy, we're swimming in cash.
Do you think that Sony would sit there and sign up a write up a contract and signed it and send it to Microsoft and be like, yeah, Microsoft, Phil Spencer, we got a telegram. Let's see what this telegram is from. Dear Phil Spencer, this is Jim Ryan, President and CEO of PlayStation. Just want to extend our gratitude to you by saying that we want Call of Duty to remain on Xbox platform moving forward. No. I believe, I don't care what nobody say, Sony is selfish. Okay? Sony is for themselves. And that's fine. That's fine. You know, some businesses are like that, you know, and y'all are rivals, y'all competing against each other. You honestly believe that Sony would sit there and write a letter, or Jim Ryan write a letter to Microsoft and be like, no, Call of Duty is going to remain on Xbox? If it was the other way around, like if Sony would have acquired Activision, heck no. Heck no. They would have kept it on PlayStation. See, Sony wants everything. Sony is the Apple of the gaming consoles. Literally, Sony wants everything to say only on PlayStation, only on PlayStation, exclusive to PlayStation, only on PlayStation. Every single trailer, only on PlayStation. You honestly believe, you got to sit down as a gamer and ask yourself that. Do you honestly believe that Jim Ryan would write a letter, right? Say Xbox got another year or two left on Call of Duty. You honestly believe that Jim Ryan would have come out and be like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and extend it longer than the typical contract. Heck no, boy. Not happening unless you don't know Sony like I do. They're not going to do that. They'll keep it close to the chest because guess what? Sony loves exclusivity. They love exclusivity. Sony was born into exclusivity, starting from the original console, from the PS1 to the PS2 to the PS3, even to this day, which they are getting up out of their old ways. They're getting up out of their old ways, right? Because that's what everybody is saying. That's what everybody thinks. They're getting up out of their old ways and they're trying to branch out into different areas, right? They're trying to push mobile even more. They bought a studio because they're trying to be serious into that. They're trying to push the cloud. They're trying to put literally all of their first party stuff on PC. We gotta realize what's going on. They're shaking right now. Like we gotta come up with a plan here. We gotta be more strategic here. Now, while a lot of people won't agree with the purchase of Bungie, well, clearly they have a plan for Bungie that goes beyond what we're seeing right now. They have a long plan for Bungie. They have a long plan for all the live service games that they have. So we have to look at it from that perspective, right? So, like I said, I know some of you guys are going to disagree with me on anything that I say, which is completely fine. Okay? Listen, if you feel like this is the Sony from the PS2 time frame, well, keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. Because we're seeing a whole different side of PlayStation now. This ain't the same PlayStation that we come to know and love from the 90s. Obviously, technology change, time change, so people are going to change. Companies are going to change, right? You can't expect the same thing forever, right? You can't. So Sony, they have to be careful. They literally have to look at Microsoft as a big threat right now because Microsoft is a big threat to them with Game Pass and buying up all these freaking studios, right? Because if it's a thing where, okay, you look at it this way. Does Microsoft have access to Spider-Man? No, they don't. Do they have access to Final Fantasy? No, they don't. Look at the facts. Look at the facts. Same thing with Xbox. Is Halo on PlayStation? No, it ain't. Right? So you got to realize that at the end of the day, Sony is going to try everything that they can to try to do something to push Microsoft to the edge as much as they possibly can. Because remember, at the start of this generation, you guys remember, right? The cat and mouse game. Nah, we're not going to announce anything unless Microsoft announce it. Remember that? Y'all remember that, right? We're not going to announce anything unless Microsoft announce something. And here's the thing. It's the same thing happening again. They're not, I don't know what they're doing. Honestly, I don't know. You got one of the biggest games coming out this year, and you're not really doing anything major right now. It's just, okay, we got 2 more months. We got under 2 more months left for God of War. And there's literally no hype for the game. But like I said before, and I'll say it again. Some people think that, well, Microsoft is not a threat to Sony. Keep thinking that. Why would Sony come out and say the things that they were saying in the very beginning, right? About they can't rival Call of Duty. How does that sound? Paying block fees and all this type of stuff, allegedly, right? I'm just saying. But yet still, Yet still Microsoft is not a threat. Y'all, let me ask y'all in the chat right now before we get off into the topics. Y'all sitting here telling me that Microsoft is not a threat to Sony right now, and y'all hear the things that Jim Ryan be saying. Y'all hear the statements coming out from the whole Brazilian court, right? With those documents and stuff. And y'all telling me that Sony ain't shook? Y'all ain't telling me they ain't shaking in their boots? They're not concerned? Y'all telling me that they just in the cut and they ain't got nothing to worry about? Y'all telling me that when they bought Activision that Sony wasn't sweating? When they bought Bethesda that Sony wasn't sweating? Get out of here with that crap. Because the problem with some of you guys, I keep telling y'all, a lot of y'all sell y'all souls. A lot of y'all sell y'all souls to these companies. You know what I mean? Straight up. Y'all think y'all telling me that Sony is not worried about Microsoft. Y'all, that's what y'all telling me? Y'all really sitting here telling me that? Oh, no. No, they're not worried. They're not worried about Microsoft because Microsoft is not a threat. So they're not worried about Microsoft. Why is it that they're going into the same vein as Microsoft? They're expanding in mobile even more. They're going into the clouds. They're trying to do every single thing that they can to get more people playing their games. What has Microsoft been doing? Doing the same thing. They've been expanding with Game Pass, trying to get more people to play their games. Right? Never mind the almighty Sony. Sony is fine. Hey, don't listen to me. Sony don't have anything to worry about when it comes to their competition or when it comes to their rival, which is Microsoft. No. Yeah, they're not a threat. They don't need to worry. When Microsoft continues to make big moves like the Activision deal and all this, Sony has nothing to worry about. Or when they start catching up when it comes to quality of their game. No. They don't have anything to worry about. Because we want to damage control the situation as much as we possibly can. You can't be number one forever. You gotta keep fighting for that number one spot. Not saying that Sony don't have quality games. Not saying that they don't have, some of the best studios in the world. But now you got to think outside the box. Why sit there and put out that statement about Call of Duty? If you're not worried, you shouldn't be worried about Call of Duty leaving your platform or not. Even though it's the most played on your platform, right? It's the preferred place that people play Call of Duty on. So if you're not worried, why put out a statement like that about Call of Duty if you're not worried? I'm just saying, make that make sense. Listen, man. Y'all, some of y'all gonna damage control, and that's all right. Damage control. Let's get to these super chats. Pugmaster, the Supreme with the $5 says the only way Sony might be scared to show God of War is if they're planning on bringing it to PC day one, and then fear the backlash from diehard fans. Man, they're already getting backlash already, so it don't even matter. McShawn says that the AI is no joke. I've been getting whooped. Okay. McShawn says, let's see here. Marlon, I need some tips, man. I'm stuck on this part of Last of Us where you got to escape the soldiers through the rain. And man, the enemy AI is no joke. Yeah, it definitely ain't no joke. They definitely improve on some stuff. So let's get on to the topics, man. Thank y'all for the donations. Let's get on to the topics. And then we're going to discuss because, man, oh, man, a lot of y'all sitting here telling me that Sony is not scared of Microsoft, right? They're not shook at all. They're not worried about losing Call of Duty and all this stuff. Everything is so great at PlayStation, right? But at the same time, they're putting out the statements that they're putting out. Come on, guys. I can't believe. Sometimes I can't believe you guys. I can't believe y'all. And some of y'all shilling very, very hard for PlayStation. Like, Oh God. And mind you, I love PlayStation. I told you guys that. I love PlayStation. I do. But the fact still remains that we're seeing a whole different PlayStation now. A whole different PlayStation. And now they have to be more strategic. They can't just lean back and just act like ain't nothing really going on in the industry right now, because Microsoft is not playing around anymore. Microsoft got their foot on the gas. Next year is going to be very interesting, and beyond is going to be very interesting. So let's talk about this situation. Do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the share button. Let's talk about this topic, shall we? All right. So first come the first here. Let's look at what Jim Ryan literally have to say here. And, like I said, man, listen to this and you guys tell me. Now, this was put up by, GameIndustry.biz. Shout out to Nabellion out on Twitter for literally capping this one here. And so Jim Ryan called out Phil Spencer because earlier, I think in January, Phil Spencer had a signed agreement sent to Sony, right? Saying, listen, beyond the Activision and Sony contract, we want to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation for several more years beyond the typical contract agreement, right? That's what Phil said. He wrote a letter, an agreement, all that stuff, sent it to Sony. Now Jim Ryan is coming out, calling Phil out on this, like making it sound like Phil is lying, calling him a liar, whatever the case may be. However, this might transpire to you guys. Let's go ahead and let's read this. All right. What the heck just happened to my... Okay, hold on just a second, guys. Hold up just a second here. Let me get this up for you guys. I don't know. I just had this stuff ready to go. Anyways, all right. So as y'all can see on screen... There it is. There it is. All right. So it says, I hadn't intended to comment on what I understood to be a private business discussion, but I feel the need to set the record straight because Phil Spencer brought this into the public forum, Ryan stated. Microsoft has only offered for Call of Duty to remain on PlayStation for 3 years after the current agreement between Activision and Sony ends. After almost 20 years of Call of Duty on PlayStation, their proposal was inadequate on many levels and failed to take account of impact on our gamers, right? We want to guarantee PlayStation gamers continue to have the highest quality of Call of Duty experience, and Microsoft proposal undermines this principle. So this is Jim Ryan's statement basically saying, well, Phil, the contract was only for 3 years, right? It was only for 3 years. And really, I mean, several means 3 to 5 years, or depending on how it's being worded, right? So after the Activision Sony contract, right? 3 more years. And then after that, it's anybody's guess, right? It's probably going to just be on Xbox moving forward. And the million dollar question, is, and I've said this countless times before, when you are competing with someone, or you you have to expect anything anytime, especially in this gaming space. You know that Microsoft, they're very deadly when it comes to money. Like money, they can buy any studio, anytime, as long as it's for sale, as long as there's not a monopoly going on, they're safe to do so, right? And at the same time, that's the edge that they have over PlayStation. They have the money, right? And when money talks in this industry, right? And you also have to look at it this way, like people want strong multiplayer backbone DNA on PlayStation, right? So let's say, for instance, Jim Ryan is saying 3 years. After this 3 years, what are you going to do? Let's say Phil or Microsoft said, okay, after the 3 years, that's it. We keep in Call of Duty on Xbox, right? But I think it's within Microsoft and Phil's best interest to keep Call of Duty multi-platform because it's more money. It's more money it's going to generate, right? But the way how Jim Ryan is literally wording this, like, how could you do this? Like, how could you do this to PlayStation gamers, right? He's expecting them to maybe have a much more longer contract, or he's expecting maybe a different type of agreement or something along those lines. But you do have to understand that everybody plays Call of Duty more on PlayStation. We understand that. We already know for years Sony had marketing rights to Call of Duty. We already understand that already. But now the times have changed. Jim, the times have changed. Now you got to pivot. When I was much younger and I was playing basketball and my coach was like, listen, you got to find a way. You got to find a way to pivot and create your shot. You got to find a way to get free and get your jumper or get your layup or whatever the case may be. You got to break the defender down. Like, you got to do something, right? So instead of really putting out statements saying, oh, this or oh, that, like, I get it that they do have a lot of multiplayer stuff in the works right now from their third-party partners, all this stuff from their first-party studios, all this stuff, right? You have to find a way to pivot because this is not clearly is not going to last forever. This is a contract. This is an agreement long after the contract between Sony and Activision. Once that contract is up, that Phil is extending. What do you do? What do? You need something to compete on a high level towards Call of Duty. What are you going to do? That is my whole thing. Like, you can cry all you want because things like this are going to happen. What are you going to do? You have to create something to go up against Call of Duty. You have to try to compete. I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to take years, but you got to start now. You have to find a way. I do know that they have a lot of things in development, but come on, man. Come on. That's the weak point right now for PlayStation. Multiplayer. We do know that a lot of multiplayer stuff is in current development. We know a lot of multiplayer stuff is going to be coming out, but how are these multiplayer games are going to turn out? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know how these live service games are going to turn out. We don't know. We do not know. All we can know and hope for Sony is that, well, listen, we're hoping that these live service games turn out well. We're hoping that these new multiplayer experiences that they create actually sticks and actually resonates with the PlayStation gamer, because Call of Duty is clearly not going to last forever. Right? Am I right or am I wrong? Like, you got to find a way to pivot. So Jim coming out saying all this stuff, okay, several more years could mean 3. It could mean 5 years. It could mean 7 years. What's going to happen after that contract ends? What's going to happen? Right? We do know Deathloop. See, that contract is ending this month. Well, that's going to Game Pass, right? It's going to be the same thing with Call of Duty. After that contract ends, what are you going to do? What are you going to create in order to keep your fan bases and your consumers engaged so that they don't have to go to another platform? That's what I am talking about. You know, like people sitting here and they're defending them and this and that. Listen to me. I'm not going to get everything right, doggone it, but I feel like I have a valid point here. Some of y'all are agreeing. Some of y'all are disagreeing with me. You have to find a way, another way to compete. Yes, it's going to take a very, very long time to create something that's going to generate the type of money that Call of Duty generates for Sony. Billions of dollars are at stake here. So, of course, Sony is going to be like, whoa, wait, what? Hold up. What? Well, we on the brink of losing Call of Duty? Like, of course, Sony is going to say something, because it makes so much money for them. And the player base is a lot stronger on PlayStation than it is on Xbox, right? So of course. But my whole thing is this. You have to find a way to be creative. That's just the way it is, man. We know, just like Herman Holtz came out and said, that PlayStation will never pull apart from their first party single player narrative games. They're literally never going to be pulling away from that. So the thing is, at the heart and soul of PlayStation is always going to be those single player, high production, narrative, heavily driven games. But you have to build around that. And that's what they're doing. Some people was confused when they tapped into the mobile space and bought Savage Studios, because they're trying to push into mobile. They're trying to release more of their first party stuff into PC. Obviously, PlayStation, they're trying to push 10 live service games by now in 2026. Obviously, there's a disruption going on where a lot of PlayStation gamers are not really happy with the decisions and choices that Sony has been making. When Sony bought Bungie, a lot of people are like, Bungie? Really? That's not a good fit. What the heck are you doing with Bungie? But that was a good fit for Sony. Right? Sony like, oh, it works with our business model that we have right now. It works for our live service stuff. It works for movie stuff. It works for all of this stuff that we're trying to do. But yet still at the core of PlayStation, we want to let our fans know, the fans that grew up with PlayStation in the 90s, right? Yeah, we're keeping the single player stuff. But PlayStation fans want more. They're desiring more. We understand that we have the RPGs and all this other stuff, but people want multiplayer, right? Killzone, when Killzone first came out, Killzone was labeled as what? The Halo killer, right? The Halo killer. And at the same time, that's what I am talking about. Just erase Killzone and erase Halo out your minds right now. And think about, long after this contract is up, can PlayStation make a Call of Duty killer and make it compelling enough to go up against Call of Duty? Yes, it can be done. Is it easy? No, but you do have the talent. So I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that about you can't rival Call of Duty. Yes, you can. You could do anything. You got 23 studios. Are you kidding me? You can do it. You got some of the best studios in the world. The best studio. That's poor excuse. Poor excuse. Look what happened to Halo. Halo just completely flatlined. 343 literally butchered Halo, right? It's happening right before our eyes. Nothing lasts forever. Look at Halo. Flatline. Dead. Sayonara. Finito. Come on, guys. So I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that you cannot compete with Call of Duty. Yes, it's going to take years, but it can happen. As long as you are being, creative and you're not making excuses, you can do it. I have that much faith in PlayStation. Don't get it twisted, man. I love PlayStation. I told you guys that. But I also love Xbox, and I love what Xbox is doing. Right? I love what they're doing with Game Pass. That saved Xbox. We already know that. Game Pass saved Xbox. Down to the diehard elitists. Right? They understand, like, wow. Game Pass literally saved Xbox. So, more things like this, more disruption like this is going to continue to happen. What is Sony going to do? Sony has to find a way. That's just the way it is. It's competition. Microsoft is not going to make it easy for you. And that's okay, because what it does is it pushes us to have better products, better services, better games from PlayStation. So they won't be so relaxed, because anytime you're so relaxed, you get bullcrap results, because you're so relaxed and complacent. Like, the effort is really not there. But if Microsoft continues to have their foot on their necks, then it's going to push them to be greater. Same thing with this Call of Duty situation. So Jim coming out saying what he's saying, yes, that's fine and all about PlayStation gamers, and you want what's best for PlayStation gamers or whatever. But at the same time, y'all got to dig deep. Y'all got to have y'all foot on the gas, because Microsoft is not letting up. They're not letting up. They're going to fight too. Shoot, the series consoles are selling too. I think the series consoles at what, close to 17 million now? Like, bro, I am telling you, they're right behind PlayStation. They're right behind the PS5 in sales. They're not that far off.
Boy,
this ain't no joke. This ain't no game. I'm telling you guys, this is real. This is actually happening. And I need you guys to pay attention to this, because what affects one affects all. But at the same time, it's not over for Sony. I believe that Sony can come out on top. Microsoft can come out on top this generation. Microsoft is looking better than ever. So who's going to win the generation? It don't even matter on who is going to win the generation. What it really boils down to is who wants it bad enough to have the edge in the end. And right now, it just don't sound too good, man. It don't sound too good.
We're swimming in cash.
I'm just going to keep it $1.50. You guys know how I get down. You guys already know how I feel about situations. And when I saw this, I'm like, come on. Really? Oh, really? Larry K, thank you for the $1. The market is shaking up right now, isn't it, Mark? It is. It is shaking up right now. Like, we can't just, in other words, Sony just can't just relax anymore. They can't, because after this deal goes through, you don't know what's next for Microsoft. You don't know what they're going to do next. They already can survive keeping Game Pass out there and not make a profit. Sony cannot do that. Every single thing that Sony puts out there, they have to be making a profit. Instead of them carrying the load when it comes to profit on the PlayStation 5 or not making a profit on the play, what do? Push it on us. They don't want to take no L on anything. They have to make a profit on everything. I understand businesses are in business to make money and to make a profit, but doggone it, we've been shouldering the responsibility on every single thing. Like, dang, Sony, you can shoulder some of the responsibility too, right? You don't want to, you said last year that the PS5 was profitable. Now, all of a sudden, we need to make more profit because we need to go up on the price. It's like they're doing things that a lot is rubbing people the wrong way. They're doing things that make people look at them like they're greedy or something. Like y'all, this is pure greed. Like every single thing as of late, it just spells greed. Come on. But you say you're for PlayStation gamers. You have PlayStation gamers' best interests at heart. Really? Do you really have PlayStation gamers' best interests at heart? Are you really doing every single thing as a company to ensure that you're being pro-consumer, that you are doing everything in your power to give gamers value, right? At this portion right now, 2 years later, people are expecting what? What is people are expecting? A price drop, right? People are expecting a pro version or a slim version, another revision of the system, right? Not a price hike, right? Or charging $70 for a remake, right? Which it should be $50 or $40, which they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Yeah, people been raising concerns about the, Last of Us Part 1 being $70. Did Sony care about that? People been raising concerns about the price hike for PS5. Was Sony concerned about that? Nope. And the same thing with this Call of Duty situation. So we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. Oh, boy. Moving on to the next topic here. Now, we are talking about a new PS5 revision here. Obviously, Sony did this not that long ago with a 1100 model PS5. Now we have a 1200 model PS5. And then, obviously, they launched the 1000 model PS5. So you have all these different model PS5s and everything. And we're going to talk about this because there's some slight improvements inside of the PS5, inside of this new model revision PS5. John, thank you so much for the $2, says, I have PS5, just bought an Xbox because of Game Pass. There you go. There you go. That's what I'll say it. I'll say it again.
We're swimming in
Game
cash.
Pass literally saved Xbox. Phil Spencer literally saved Xbox. Like, Give the man his flowers. Is he perfect? No, he's not. Is Jim Ryan perfect? No, he's not. But it is what it is. It's where it's at, right? So let's get off into this new PS5 model here. I don't know how you guys feel about this one. Maybe this is a PS5 model that you guys want to get because it does have some, you know, slight internal changes to it that I feel like some of you guys will be interested in. And I think that moving forward, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you are brand new to the channel as well. So diving into the new PS5 redesign here, model redesign, not a whole PS5 Slim or anything like that redesign or Pro, but internal redesign. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so there you guys have it right there. So this was done by Austin Evans. Shouts to The Verge and everything, Tom Warren. So basically, Sony's new PS5 has been totally redesigned inside and uses less power, right? So it uses less power. It says the lighter PS5 has a new motherboard and coolant. So it has better coolant, it has a new motherboard, and it uses less power. So I don't know if you guys are literally going to be interested in picking up this PS5 if you can get your hands on it and everything like that. And so let's kind of dial into this one here. And basically, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of change, it said this isn't the first time that we have seen a redesigned cooling solution on the PS5. Sony shipped a revised model last year with a smaller heatsink. The new motherboard and heatsink on this 2022 PS5 now weighs around 2.5 pounds, according to Evans. That's a pound lighter than the original design. Now, check this out as we progress. Now, Sony has also moved a lot of the components around with this new motherboard design, and it means that the CMOS battery is now completely hidden away under the heatsink. It was exposed before, making it easy to switch out. But Evans claims you will have to completely disassemble a PS5 to replace the CMOS battery. So there is the new model right here. Obviously, it's a 1200 model. You could see that the heatsink is smaller than the 1000 series, which that's obviously the launch one, and the 1100 one, which came out last year. So the heatsink is a lot smaller than the other two. And obviously you can see the CMOS battery is elsewhere and not at the top of the 1100 or the 1000 series. So there you guys have it there. And also, we're not done yet. The SSD enclosure has also changed in the new PS5 model. It no longer has the PCB through the entire length and instead has exposed metal. It's not immediately clear why Sony has changed this particular part of the PS5 design, but Evans speculates it could help improve heat dissipation. So there you guys go on that particular front. All of these changes might add up to some real world benefits for the PS5. Evans claims that the new PS5 model pulls around 20 to 30 watts less during gaming while still delivering around the same amount of noise and heat output. So again, subtle changes here, nothing drastic or anything like that. Obviously, the new PS5 model arrives just as Sony did the price hike and everything like that, which is very, very interesting to say the least. So yeah, they're definitely cutting back down on it. I see a lot of people saying, well, does this one have the much more smaller chipset in there, like the 6nm chipset or what have you? But hey, only time will tell. Maybe you guys might get your hands on one of these 1200 models with a smaller heatsink and with the battery, the CMOS battery, at a different location, and also the SSD, enclosure as well. So let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. A much more lighter, less power consumption and cooling for the actual PlayStation 5 here. So let me know y'all thoughts. All right, so let's go on ahead here with our next topic at hand. We have to talk about PS5 here, and when it comes to a new system update. Now, let's be honest here, guys. I do know that a lot of you guys were waiting for 1440p for Sony to roll out and everything. And let's be honest, obviously, they always release their major updates or updates in general, in beta form. And then from there, then they move on to something different. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at what we have here. Do me a favor. If you are enjoying the show today, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. If you're brand new to the channel, hit the like button, guys. Let's get the likes up. All right. So we have right here a new PS5 system update. I think this is the update that a lot of you guys have been waiting on and everything. So a new PS5 system software update is out globally today. All right. So obviously it's out global. Make sure you update your PS5. You got 1440p support, game lists, and new social features roll out to all PlayStation players. So there you guys have it right here. They have, let me go ahead and play the trailer so you guys can actually see. So new update here. Of course, they would inject Last of Us Remake. I see the market in Sony. I see the market. There you go. 1440p. There you go. Right. So the YouTube search through voice command preview and things of that nature. Note that the voice command preview is currently available in English for PS5 players with accounts registered US and UK, right? So you can ask it to search things on YouTube and things like that. New app features in addition to these PS5 console updates. We're gradually rolling out new features for the PS app globally later this month. Launch PS remote play, when it comes to sessions through the PS app as well. And so there it is. They're showing off all of that update and different things there. So the biggest takeaway here from this system software update is obviously 1440p. I do know a lot of you guys been requesting that, and obviously game lists. It's not like folders like what we're used to, but it's a way to kind of organize your games and kind of get it out there to the mass and everything. So let me know. Are you guys going to download this update and check it out and what have you? Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. All right, let's talk about something else that I think you guys will be interested in, and just let me know if, hey, maybe you're going to be picking this up or not. Okay. And yeah, so here we go, man. We want to talk about Microsoft here today. As you guys know, we cover both PlayStation and Xbox on the channel. And if there's anything new, it's right here. It's covered right here, right here, right here, right here. So let's talk about this. Are you guys going to be picking this up or not? Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the share button. Thank you guys for the support, man. We're out here putting in that work for you guys. Let's get into our next topic here, which we're talking about a Elite 2 controller. It's not redesign. Here it is. So it's basically a cheaper option. It's the same controller, essentially, but without the component pack, right? The component pack literally have the extra analog, the D-pad, the paddles on the back, and everything. So here you guys go. Will you guys be pre-ordering this? Will you guys be picking up this? This is called the Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2 Core White. So it has adjustable tension thumbsticks, shorter hair trigger locks, wrapped around rubber sized and re-engineered components. So apparently they re-engineered the components, because I remember with the Elite 2 controller, a lot of people was complaining. I think there was a lawsuit as well for the warranty or something like that, and they upped it to 1 year instead of 90 days or something. But there were some like stick drift issues that was actually, going on here. And so remember the rumors that we were hearing about a white Elite 2 controller? Well, here it is. Obviously, we're going to be having Design Labs version of this with different colors and everything, in the fall, like during the holidays and stuff. So I think a lot of people are going to be, holding off and everything. Now, this is laser, the same controller, basically, as far as like battery life. It does last for like 40 hours, just like the Elite 2 controller, right? The only difference here, this is a much more affordable, cheaper option for people who just don't want to go all out. So $130. So if that's value for you guys, then maybe you guys can go ahead and pre-order it, right? Obviously, designed for extended play. You got 40 hours just like the last one. Battery life, refined components that are built to last. And obviously, you do have a 1-year warranty and everything like that. And obviously, switch between devices. So if you wanted to go PC, it does come with a USB braided cable as well inside of it. And obviously, here it is compared to, the other original Elite controller. So as you can see there, it has just the braided USB cable and that sort of like screwdriver type tip to remove the analog and all that type of stuff. So don't know if you guys are interested in this, but yeah, for $129, what's included is the controller and the adjustment tool. So it comes with the adjustment thumbstick tool and the USB-C cable to charge. So if you don't necessarily care about, like, let's say, all the other stuff like, the charging dock or the paddles or the additional thumbstick or D-pad and carrying case, then this is the way to go if you are an Xbox fan or if you're going to be using this on your PC as well. Also right here, sold separately is the Elite Series 2 and what have you. This is the component pack here, and basically it's selling for $60. So when you merge the price, $129 plus $59.99, that's like $188, and that's before taxes. So with taxes and everything out the door is literally around $200. So a little more expensive than the original, Elite 2 controller. But hey, if you want a different color, all that type of stuff, then there you guys have it. Again, $59. You can actually, pre-order this separately alongside, with the actual new Elite Core. And so there you go, man. Now you have a white controller and you're going to have different colors as well. So let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. Will you be picking up the Elite Core controller? Yeah, let me know. All right, let's move on. Now, we're talking about something else here that I think, well, we do know what Naughty Dog say that they're working on right now is obviously a new multiplayer experience in the in the Last of Us universe, which AKA Faction, right? And so we got to talk about this new IP here that I think will kind of strike some interest. And so let's jump on this one here. Movie Rants.
Boy,
thank you so much for the $10. Says, I platinum Last of Us Part 1 on Saturday. Says, then deleted off SSD. Sorry for the flex. I do have a question. Is the new Cameo PS5, the face plates, or do you have to buy a whole system? No, it's just the face plates. It's just the face plates. I think pre-order starts on the 15th, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's just the face plates, the Cameo face plates, the Cameo Pulse headset, and then the Cameo controller, right? So yeah, it's not a whole system. It's just how they make it look marketing wise and everything. So yeah, that's really all that is to it. So yeah, never mind on that one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But glad you platinum Last of Us Part 1 and you're done with it and all that. And you deleted off your SSD because got to make room for God of War, right? Got to make room for God of War. So that's literally what we have, right now at this very moment. So diving into our next story here, we have to talk about Naughty Dog, right? We have to talk about Naughty Dog and what's been happening here because, hey, listen, I've said this countless times and I'll say it again, right? Naughty Dog is one of the best developers or best development studios that Sony got. One of the best, right? And so a lot of people are saying that, well, inside of Last of Us Part 1, they come across some pictures or something like that or some images of what it looks like to be the long-awaited fantasy title. So it seems like besides them working on, the multiplayer experience, the new multiplayer experience in the Faction universe, seems like they're working on a fantasy title. So, I mean, it's going to be very interesting to really see how this new IP in the fantasy universe pan out for Naughty Dog. I know they're very talented, and I believe in Naughty Dog that they'll be able to pull off something great. So a fantasy IP, Naughty Dog put that together. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. All right. Let's move along to something that I think a lot of you guys will be interested in. And that is The Witcher. The Witcher. Yes, I know y'all love The Witcher, man. We do know that Witcher 4 is in development. We already know that already. But this is something that I really want to sort of highlight for a lot of people that are sort of in the vein of caring about this and possibly want to pick it up, right? Oh, let me put a different timestamp on this one. Things are literally taking off here. So let's talk about this, right? Shall we? So basically, as you guys can see here, on the cusp of them, on the cusp of CD Projekt Red basically coming out with, you know, the new, obviously, Cyberpunk DLC Phantom Liberty coming out in 2023. Down at the bottom, it says basically 2022. The company also plans to release an updated edition of The Witcher 3, taking advantage of the capabilities of the next generation console. So this is really, really good. So if you do care about The Witcher 3, yes, CD Projekt Red is literally coming out and basically saying, hey, look, yeah, we still have the next generation version of The Witcher 3 and everything. And I'm telling you, people are going to be all over it like water on rice whenever it gets released. So let me know, are you guys excited for The Witcher 3 next generation? According to CD Projekt Red, it's still happening in 2022. So let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. All right. And so we are back. I'm sweating right now like rainwater. We are back at it again. Thank y'all so much for the support. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the share button. If you did enjoy the main show, subscribe if you like what we do here. Make sure you guys follow me out on Twitch, Marlon Gaming Nation, and we're in the Q&A portion right now. So if you do have any topics or any questions or anything like that that I might not see during the main show when I was talking about all the topics and stuff, feel free to fire off away in the comment section, whether it's via super chat. It definitely does help us out to buy more equipment for the channel and keep the lights on in here, and also to help the channel continue to grow. We do strive to get to that 50,000 subscribers so that we can give away a PlayStation 5 to you guys. So thank you all so much for the support. Let's get to the Q&A. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. All right. Q&A time. What are some of the questions? Make sure you guys hit that like button for your boy. Smash up that like button. It helps us out. Alrighty. Let's go here. Question time. Q&A time. Okay, it says never played The Witcher. Okay, maybe the next gen one might convince you. Maybe the next gen Witcher 3 might convince you. All right, Q&A time. Let's see here. See what some of you guys tag me at Marlon Gaming Nation, or you could super chat whichever one with your questions or your concerns or whatever the case may be. Not everybody likes Call of Duty. I've said that before and I'll say it again. Call of Duty is not for everybody. I'll tell you guys this. One of my favorite franchises of all time is obviously the Modern Warfare franchise and Black Ops. Everything else don't care about. So yeah, I think after Black Ops 2, and then Modern Warfare is just always good. So it says I'm planning to get a gaming monitor. What are your views on them? Well, you definitely want to get a HDMI 2.1 monitor, facts, so you can, you know, fully utilize these next generation consoles and stuff. The monitor that I do have, I think it's the LG GP 950. If I'm not mistaken, it's a great monitor. It has HDR 600, and it gets pretty bright and it gets the job done. It's only 27-inch though, so maybe you might see what happens there. If I'm upgrading, yeah, I'm probably just gonna upgrade my iPhone XR because I do have a Samsung Galaxy. You know what I mean? What's this? The Ultra? Yeah. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna upgrade from the XR to the Pro Max. Let's see here. Do you think Scorn will be decent? It don't look good to me. It's not something that's going to really pull you in and blow you away or any. Shh. My man with the. Hey, man. Thank you for the 20. Ray, what up? What up? Says, if it's another Cyberpunk, I will pass. I'll wait for reviews first. What's another Cyberpunk? You talk about Witcher? Oh, completely different game.
Boy, we're swimming in
Witcher
cash.
is legendary. Let's see here. It says, PlayStation, I feel like the talk for years now, but now when more big tech companies is to enter or in gaming like Microsoft, listen. They got to be on their A game. They got to be on their A game. My man, OG, thank you for the Silent 20. We keep getting all these $20 bills. I'm telling you, y'all going to make that Silent Hill remake happen even sooner than later. Says there is an Xbox system update today as well. I'm updating it now. Don't have all the info on it, though. Oh, yeah. I think I saw something about something with sharing or something like that. I think I saw something on that. Yeah. I wanted to kind of see the improvements for myself first before I even jump on it. But hey, appreciate it. Let's see here. The graphics. Yeah, Scorn, not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea at all. I'm just going to be as honest and upfront with you guys. Not my cup of tea. I says, do you think Hellblade 2 will be the start for Xbox to go into real competition with PlayStation? I think when it comes to high quality, which PlayStation is known for, yes. I think that could be it, right? Because we've seen it with Hivebusters. We've seen it with Forza Horizon series, right? And we're also, see it with Forza Motorsport. Like, yes, I think Hellblade 2, as far as the high quality arena, AAA high quality arena, yes, for sure. I think that if Microsoft can match Sony in that space when it comes to quality first party exclusives, yeah. Yeah, I think it will start with definitely Hellblade 2 because Hellblade 2 looks out of this world good. Like, I'm literally blown away. I've been riding on that Hellblade 2 train ever since we saw it. People were splashing mud on the game saying, oh, that's it's on rails and, oh, it don't even look all that good and this and that. And I'm like, okay. Give credit where credit's due. They already confirmed that it was, that it was gameplay and everything. But, hey, there you have it. It says, how far are you into The Last of Us, my G? We'll be streaming it out on Twitch today, close towards the end. Atomic Heart, I think didn't they say it's coming out this year? I'm not 100% sure. I think they say it's coming out this year. Madison, no. Let's see here. Let me see, make sure I'm getting everybody. It says, Lion Ryan has the nerve to call out someone a liar when he has been doing this the whole generation so far. This is why we don't have proper God of War gameplay and no showcase. Listen, Jim Ryan, with the way how Jim Ryan does things, man, it's just like, I wish Sean Layton was around. Sean Layton was amazing. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like if he was around, things would have been different for sure. But Jim is going to do what he does best. So what can we do, man? He says, what do you think of Microsoft #1 flagship franchise, Halo? Halo is dead, man. They dropped the ball on Halo, missed opportunity on Halo, ruined the franchise, turning it into a live service game. Like I said before, man, it is what it is. Whatever. It is what it is. Halo is just never going to be Halo. And apparently this is the last Halo game because they're going to be pouring in content for the next 10 years. Apparently, whatever. I'm done with Halo, man. Like, until I start seeing something more compelling to get me involved in Halo again, then, hey, I'll step off. Like, it is what it is. Rohan says, check out God of War, Ghosts of Sparta. He says, God of War Ragnarok, and you will see the gameplay is actually the same, and people are freaking out like it's something new. It's not. A lot of the stuff you could see from God of War 3, stuff like that. It's just, I don't know, man. Like I said before, people are not liking God of War Ragnarok because, well, it looks like God of War 2018, right? It looks like God of War 2018. I'm not going to buy it. Okay, well, you don't have to buy it. You don't have to buy it because the diehard fans, just like the situation with The Last of Us Part 1, What you won't buy, somebody else will buy. So you might be standoffish, like, oh, I'm not going to spend $70. Somebody else will spend $70 on it. So it doesn't matter. And let's be honest, the majority always wins when it comes to sales. You know, Sony's looking at those numbers and like, oh, we're going to keep making remakes and we're going to keep charging $70 for it because the majority is going to buy it. Whether you're just one person saying, oh, I'm not going to buy it. Well, there's thousands, hundreds and thousands more gamers that's going to step in on your behalf and buy the game. So, moments of silence for Halo. Halo would never be the same. All right. Thriller, my man, says you never played the multiplayer for Last of Us 1 on Twitch. I wanted to see it. Oh, I mean, I could dig back into the remaster. I think I deleted the remaster off my system, but yeah. It says, as a PlayStation player, Jim needs to realize that they're about to lose a lot of exclusivity rights to certain games. I'm only happy for this deal because Sony is too cocky. Man, Sony needs competition. You know, if they don't have competition, then we get crap. You know, we literally just get some lazy stuff. It says, I miss Jack Tretton. Yeah, Jack Tretton was amazing, man. Jack Tretton was amazing for sure. Let's see here. It says Marlin243 at Microsoft has already killed Halo. It says took it out of the pastures and shot Master Chief. Oh, bro, it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap. Halo is not the same anymore, unfortunately, you know, and we just have to embrace that and, you know, accept the facts and accept the reality. And the reality is Halo would never be the same. It will never be the same. As long as 343 is at the helm of Halo, it would never be the same. It would never be the same. So it is what it is. There's nothing that we could do about it, ladies and gentlemen. Like, that's just the reality, man. Like, we just have to keep it $150. We have to be realistic as much as we possibly can, you know? And, yeah. Yeah, Halo is just, man, it's just not the same. It's just not the same, bro. They don't have this. 343 don't have the passion that Bungie had when they were developing, you know, Halo. They just don't, man. You need Bungie to make Halo great again, and that's not gonna happen. So there you have it, man. There you have it. Whatever happened to the free game trials? Hey. We gotta wait, right? Like some people say, oh, the service just launched. Service just launched a month ago. Yeah, just give it time. Well, we're giving it time. We're definitely giving it time. We're giving it all the time possible. Of course we are. We're giving it all the time possible. But hey, there you have it. There you have it. Oh, 343. You good, Richard? You good? There you have it. You know, it says user content with Forge will save Halo. I hope so. Movie Rants, my man with the $2 says Halo legit turn into a free game and plays like one. I said that when I first saw it, you know, when they first did the reveal for it and stuff. And it's just, I like, for me, I don't understand for the life of me, man, like on what was going through their heads. Like, it's just, oh my God, man. It's insane. It's literally insane at this point. So, I don't know, guys. I really don't know. It says 343 is done. That's coming from a huge fan of Halo. Hey, I feel you, man. I feel you 100%. For sure, Michael. For sure. For sure. For sure. Says, man, I hope Square Enix don't let Sony make them go bankrupt because Square actually admit that they are losing money and that means Sony isn't paying them enough. Oh, God. Really now? Really? Well, it's been going on for years, so we'll see. We'll see, Rohan. We'll see. Let's see here. It says the thing is, even if Bungie makes Halo now, it would be trash because the same Bungie isn't around, not even on PlayStation. The real talent left when Activision got involved. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It says, are you going to be streaming the D23 Marvel Showcase on the 9th? I'm looking into it. Hopefully there ain't no copyright stuff with that. I'm looking into that. I'm going to do some more research on it and see. Michael, appreciate you, man. It says, will you finish any of your music tracks before Christmas? Ha! Well, I did have my producer reach out to me. Recently, we were on the phone and stuff, and I want to get a single out. So hopefully before Christmas, I'll try to get the first single out, and then we'll work on the album afterwards and get that out for you guys maybe sometime next year. So yes, most definitely. I'll try to get that stuff ready and going for you guys. Obviously, you know, mix and mastering will take some time, but I want to make sure that if I do put out music, that it's high quality stuff and that, you know, it could definitely add value in some way, shape, or form in your life. So stay tuned for that. Most definitely. Halo Game of the Year. Oh, that is long gone, man. Long gone. That opportunity is long gone. Ray, what up? What up? What up? Appreciate you, man. SOCOM has a bigger chance. It says Marlon 15K and I'll be a feature. 15K? Man, I don't have that type of bread, man. You the man with all the money. You know what I'm saying? Triz, you know what it is. You know what I mean? You the man with all the money, man. I don't have $15,000 for a feature, my G. You know? Even though $15,000 as far as an industry standard is kind of relatively reasonable, considering what these bigger artists are charging and stuff like that is ridiculous. But yeah, I ain't got 15 G's, my G. Popeye says, great show as always, bro. Looking for the Twitch show, my man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Make sure you guys follow me out on Twitch. I appreciate you guys following me out on there. We're trying to get a Twitch partnership, and we're very close to it. So the more people we have watching us on Twitch, you know, the better it is for us and everything. And so if you haven't already followed us, we stream PS5, we stream, you know, Xbox stuff when we have stuff to play on there, all that good stuff, you know, extensions and everything. So there you go. Make sure you guys follow me out over there. All right, let's see. Let's see. It says, Marlon, brother, do you think Activision deal is going to go through? I think it's going to go through. Even though the CMA, you know, they're basically raising some concerns and things of that nature when it comes to the competition and PlayStation and all that type of stuff. But I think the deal is going to go through, man. I think it's going to go through for sure. It says, did you watch HBO's Hard Knock? Nah, I haven't seen it. Hey, Gaskin, what's up? How you doing? Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Nola, what's up, man? How you doing? Shout outs to you. Shout outs to all my members, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the engine of the channel. You guys allow me to continue to do this full time for you guys. So I appreciate you guys and the ones who come through every month and donate to the channel to help out. I appreciate you guys, man. One love. And everybody that's watching in the chat right now, one love and God bless. I hope everything in your life is lining up correctly and all that good stuff for this new month, man. Appreciate you guys. It says, how close on Twitch as you were before? Close on Twitch? It says, is there still a Sony showcase? No. Like, would Sony have? Sony has been quiet right now, like laser quiet. So we don't know, man. I'm hoping sometime this month, you know, we can get something, you know. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. Let's see here. Especially with D23 coming up. Gaskin says, hey, I should join the membership again. I got paid. Hey, Gaskin, if God is putting it on your heart to join the membership again, it definitely does help us out to do what we do here on the channel. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys, man, whether you hit the join button, whether you hit the subscribe button, whether you super chat, you know, all that stuff help us out, man, every month to continue to do this full time. I cannot do this without you guys' help, without you guys being here, hitting the like button, hit the subscribe button, donate when you can. Like, it helps. It all helps. Hitting the like button, all of that, subscribing, all of that, sharing. Just saying. Thank you guys, man. Thank you, Gaskin. If God puts it on your heart and you can, I appreciate you. Sylvester Ann, what up, man? How you doing? Thank you for being a member, man. Appreciate the love. Says Marlon, get the money from the label and I'll split it with you. Hey, I hear you, big dog. I hear you. I don't know about no $15,000. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, no showcase announcement. Every day we're looking for Sony to make an announcement, and there is still nothing right now. There's still nothing. Absolutely nothing. It says, you remember how epic Halo 2 was? Oh, yeah, for sure. The Prophets and the Arbiter. Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. Yes. Welcome back to the Big Body 50. Yeah. Shout outs to Gaskin. Welcome back to the squad. Welcome back. Let's go, man. Shout outs to Gaskin. Appreciate you, Gaskin, man. Thank you so much for the support and love. Listen, I know you got a lot on your plate right now and everything. Appreciate that. It helps out so much, man. I appreciate you guys. Y'all don't know, you know, as a content creator, man, as an independent content creator, man, it's a blessing, you know, when you have, you know, real supporters, man, that holds the channel down and things of that nature. Gaskin, shout outs to the Big Body 50 Club. That's the highest tier on the channel. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I know it's some hard times right now, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Gaskin. Shout outs to Gaskin. And we should get a sale from the Gaskin, you something else, man. Love you, Gaskin. Love you. Says $7,500 each. I hear you, big money, Triz. You turn big accountant. He says, bet you got like 50K. Huh. Yeah, right. It says, how do you become a roundtable member? Okay. So Fad, basically roundtable members are people that consistently comes to the stream, you know, consistently, you know, ensures people to subscribe, like, consistently donates and things of that nature, and just kind of help out our community in every single way that they can, whether it's like and share and subscribe and whatever, you know, stopping spams from in the chat, or if they want to become a member, or they're consistently donating and helping out our community and things of that nature. Yeah, so that's just roundtable stuff right there, basically. It says, what made the older Halo better than this new one? The story, man, the gameplay, the production, split screen co-op on the couch type experience. I don't know, man. It was just legendary back in the day. Halo 1, Halo 3, Reach was okay. Man, Halo Wars, I didn't really get, you know, off into Halo Wars as much. But I'll say from Halo 1 to 3 was just legendary. You know what I mean? After that, it was just kind of like, you know what I mean? But yeah, Halo 1, 2, and 3 was just legendary in my eyes. You know, I mean, Halo 2 literally took everything that was great about the original Halo and make it even better with the dual wielding of the weapons and man, it's just so much stuff I could just get into, man. Johnson, thank you so much, man. How you doing, my brother? Appreciate the love and the support, man. The multiplayer, all that stuff was just better in my eyes, bro. Like, it was just better, a better experience, you know? So this Halo comparing to Halo 2 or the original Halo or even Halo 3, not even close. Not even close, man. It's just like, well, like what the heck? Like, what the heck were they even thinking? Like, it's just like, Nintendo, what up, man? How you doing? Appreciate the love. In a little bit, Ray. In a little bit. Say Sony lucky they got any. Listen, man, the pressure is on, man. I've said it earlier. A lot of people was disagreeing with me, but listen, man. A lot of people was disagreeing, but hey, the pressure is on, man. The pressure is on. The pressure is on right now. And so, you know, Sony, they just have to find a way to pivot, man. They have to find a way to be, you know, creative and sort of push the envelope and stuff like that. So let's see here. All right, any more questions, guys? We got to get ready for Twitch. Oh, boy. We got to get ready for Twitch, man. Anyways, love y'all. Be blessed. Be easy. I just realized we're running out of time. And so if you guys want to see me play, it says, Marlon, what is it? What? Marlon, what is it you love the most on Game Pass? Well, I love the day and date stuff that they do drop. Whenever they start having AAA stuff, you know, high quality AAA stuff like Hellblade 2, Starfield, and all those type of games. I'm excited for those games. And obviously third party games that they do be having that's day and date, you know, on Game Pass. You know, it just adds a lot of value and everything else that the service has to offer, you know? So can't beat it. Cannot beat it. Cannot beat it. Let's see here. It says Series X, just Game Pass. Hey, Jay, appreciate you, man. The dual wheeling, yeah, for sure, man. Highlight reels. It says Marlon going on. G, catch you. Yes, yeah. Make sure you guys follow me out on Twitch, man. I appreciate you guys. Love y'all. Be blessed. Be easy. Follow me out on Twitch. We'll be jumping right back on The Last of Us remake. We were having some issues yesterday with our capture card, which was so annoying. But nevertheless, love you guys. Be blessed. Be easy. Hit the subscribe button on the way out if you're brand new. Hit the like button as well. And I'll see you guys out on Twitch, man. Peace. Please have yourself a great afternoon. See you guys.